About this time last year, I put out a video about police officers stealing guns. A lot of guns are being stolen by police officers. Or police officers are purchasing guns that civilians can't own and selling them to civilians or purchasing them for themselves. Is this a problem? And that's kind of what I want to talk about, because what's happened recently in Puerto Rico, which is not a U.S. state, but it is a U.S. territory. A police officer stole 64 guns and thousands of rounds of ammo. Now, I'm going to start by saying I don't know how you get away with stealing one gun from a police department. I've never been a police officer. I don't know how a person can think that they could get away with stealing 64 guns, or what their intentions were on stealing 64 guns, because the only reason we even know about this is the FBI had made the arrest, but it was through the ATF that this inspection was even taking place. And ATF then, of course, has reported this arrest. They don't say how much ammo, they just say thousands of rounds. I'm assuming that's not tens of thousands of rounds, or they probably would have said that. But how, this is a blatant theft. 64 guns and thousands of rounds of ammo is a blatant theft. You're obviously going to get caught. Clearly going to get caught. This is kind of the worst criminal of the year award kind of thing. But that's very obvious. What about those things that are not so obvious? For example, there was a police officer recently in Ohio who was purchasing many different styles of guns. He claimed because he wanted to test all of these variety of guns to see which ones would be the best for his police department. So he bought like 50, 60 different guns. But as it turns out, that was like a menu of lists of people wanted this gun, that gun. So he had a list of guns he was buying for other people. The police departments in America, they obviously have access to weapons that civilians do not have access to. So what's going on with this? Has this always been the case? Have police officers always been stealing guns? Because it's really only been being reported over the last couple years, or is it picking up steam? So I'm kind of just really posing that question. Is this normal? What we're seeing, this rate of police officers stealing guns, or is this unusual? Because I've not seen this kind of problem in the past that I'm aware of, or maybe it just, again, isn't being reported on, because the ATF, they obviously have to publish all of their arrests, as do the FBI. Now that we have access to the internet, this is becoming a little more obvious. There's several ways that they're doing it, but this most recent one in Puerto Rico, 64 guns is a little crazy to me. Again, you're obviously getting caught. So what is that? So any thoughts or insight on any of that, especially any insights you might have, definitely put that in the comments below. If you like this video, click like and subscribe. If you feel called to support this channel with Patreon, that link is also below. But the most important part of this channel is we take prayer requests, so please don't ever hesitate to send that in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. And as always, love God, love your family, and love guns.